and Torito is starting on pole. There's the itch situation. We're going to try and get this car off the main straight before the rest of the field come down here. And then they're going to pull them around to the pit lane entrance or the exit and take them back into the pits. There you go. That's great organisation. So well done to race control. And we can keep racing out in front with the Trade Zone GT3, GT4, 141. Doing a superb job out in front, and that is our mate, Antorito, in a Honda Civic. Teresa Knight.
Good afternoon, Clint.
How are you, mate?
Oh, not too bad.
Got a big field here with the GT3s and GT4s, haven't
It's
they?
awesome. It's good to be back at the track. Nice sunny day here in Taupo.
And a big field too. So, I mean, like we got a good class with GT2 and a few GT1s, but 3 and 4 just gone off.
Yeah, we've started with 23 on track. We've got one out with a gearbox issue. Started off the weekend with 30 entered, so we've lost a few along the way, but it's
Number
still
23, and so there's another one there that's just had a bit of an issue.
The RX-7.
Mike Dawes in the Mazda RX-7 and 74. So Todd Prugine doing double duty. Looks like a very short double duty, unfortunately for Todd. Ken Hunter blazing away in the big car out in front there, the old Commodore.
He's one of your Taupo locals, Mr. Ken.
So he's doing a good job. And where's Ken at the moment? Sitting in P5. In front of him, Antorito and the Holden Civic leading. Then the RX-7 further in the Vic. Forenza as well. As they head around the little star car, so plenty of variety as always in the Trade Zone GT3, GT4 class, and Nigel Carl as well, Easton as well.
Yeah, they've got a few cars in that little group of theirs now. We've got Nigel Carr and Carl and car 171, and that car I found out is an ex-Johnny McIntyre car. Good
cars too. Talking about good cars, Antorito 141 has got a big lead. Chasing him down, Jeff Sharp. And the star car, Brian Gray, and number 10 coming down there in the RX-7. And doing a good job too.
Do you think Mr. Robin Greenland's listening in? Because he's just texted to say he's just had a hip replacement and won't be there for the rest of the season.
Okay, well, good on you, Robin. Good recovery. Mark Allen in the 93 Vauxhall Firenze being hounded by Ken Hunter, number 88. So Robin Greenland may be doing the hip hop for a while, doing the old hip replacement. So Brian Gray coming out of turn 7, one of the star cars there.
I wonder how Brian's finding this GT3 M4 class after being in GT1 for several seasons.
Very, very competitive, I would say, at the moment, because all these star cars make it really, really tight, and they're very fast, whippy and nimble. In fact, I think the record round here for GT is held by a star car. The star car's Martin Todd at 138.5. Very, very close to the breakout time here for GT3, which is a 138.
And unfortunately, he is one of the guys that is out with a gearbox issue.
Oh, that's an unfortunate situation there for Martin Todd. Did a 139.4 in qualifying.
So we have to wait to see him another day.
It's still 141 though, and Torito's been in great form, controlling the race from Jeff Sharp, one of the star cars, Brian Gray, Mark Allen in the Vauxhall, Ken Hunter in the big Commodore. So lots of varieties. So you've got a Honda, a star car, a Mazda, a Vauxhall, a Honda, then a star car, then a Ford Falcon. So it's the name of the game here with Trade Zone GT3, GT4. Cool looking car, that 93, isn't it? Big wing.
93. Where's he gone? Mark Allen.
Mark Allen in the Firenze. Can Ken Hunter make a move here? Use his local knowledge. Got all that power of the Commodore. Quite a few new drivers in the field this year too.
Yeah, well, I looked at the list, and I've been around GTR&Z for a few years, quite a few years, and I only knew half the field.
Bit of homework to do.
Bit of homework to do.
And Torito, though, he's doing a good job. He's been really quick and smooth in that Civic. The star cars are always good around here. Jeff Sharp, he's right on the pointy end of the field. So these top 5 are basically spread out from the rest of the field. And then you've got Anthony Vandenberg in a star car. And number 171, Nigel Carl, making a move down the inside. Right around the outside again, the clubhouse as well. 173 is Dave Eyston.
He's in 26, taking the outside around the big Commodore here that come down the back straight. 26 is Jordan Wallace, trying to get around David Eyston.
So you got David Eyston in one of the big Ford Falcons, number 173. They put a young guy, Ruben Martin, into 172. So that's what Nigel Carl is doing, about developing some good young drivers too.
And Ruben, this is his first season of racing as well. So he's never driven a race car before.
And learning as a mechanic, so he's learning the trade. Doing a good job. 26, loose as a goose, putting the foot down, coming out of turn 1, Jordan Wallace.
And she's an apprentice mechanic as well.
And she's doing a good job. So they're all learning, aren't they? Which is great. You know, you build the cars, you repair the cars, and then you go and race them, and sometimes have to fix them afterwards. But that's what the Trade Zone GT3, GT4 class is all about, turning these into a good performance on the race day weekend.
We also have our second female driver here this weekend, Christina, in the little Honda there, car 99.
Yeah, good experience. She did a bit of racing at Pukekohe, and sister of Shane Dias. He's going to be coming up in action right after this race in the Ryco 24/7 V8 Utes, and starting on pole in the chase for the championship up against Wardy. So there's 176.
.176. Greg Brown
Brownie.
from Halcombe. And his son said to say he was old.
Okay.
Old, an old man having fun in a race car.
Well, I think there's quite a few old men having fun in a race car at the moment, and probably enjoying themselves.
And poor old Sean is in GT2 and will not be here for the rest of the weekend. Bit of a hole in a block might.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
But these two guys have been going since lap 1. It's the battle of the oranges, isn't it? You've got the Michael, the Firenza of the Vauxhall of Mark Allen, and Ken Hunter, number 88, in the Holden Commodore. And no matter how hard he tries, he just cannot find a way around, although he's got some drive here coming out of turn 7. Can he live there around turn 8? No, that Vauxhall's got a bit of hoo-ha when he puts it down. Around they swing around the junction at turn 9. What can Ken Hunter do here?
I don't know, we've got someone on the infield taking a bit of a grass approach there. Number 173. Oh, Mr. Eyston. He's a Taupo local.
So he'll be enjoying himself being able to race here. Here we go, side by side. Almost.
Getting in the slipstream. Get him under brakes.
Well, he can't get him on the straights because that Vauxhall's got some plenty of get up and boogie and just out races him. So plenty of power there for the 93 with that huge rear wing. And now he's putting some pressure on Brian Gray, and all of a sudden Ken Hunter has completely dropped off. Eyston spun around, and Ken Hunter's disappeared.
No, Ken Hunter has. That would be Ruben Martin, 172. Oh, stalled. He's away. He's away again.
So a bit of moment for the young driver there. The rookie racer getting a learning curve. And disappointment for Ken Hunter. I'm not sure where he's gone. I think he's parked it right down the end of the drag strip. So that might be the reason why he was slowing down. 22. Keegan Hickson. Another one of the newbies.
Yep. So we've got a couple, Keegan and Declan, both in in Star Cars, come from karting background. They're still racing karting.
And Declan Goffin as well, one of the guys getting into the class and having a crack. Look at that, shows a really good speed, charges into turn 7, and now gets that good drive coming out of the corner. These Star Cars certainly proving to be a very popular sort of class within the class, isn't it?
Yes, there is. They have their own little series within the class as well. So.
But this guy here has been a class above everyone else, 141. He did it on pole, and once again we've had quite a few races today where the person who did the best job in qualifying has turned pole position into a checkered flag. Because there are places to pass around here, but it seems to be one of those tracks where if you can just break, get a gap on the rest of the field, you can gap them and be what I term as brilliantly boring. Drive off and really enjoy getting into your race rhythm. Nice flow around the infield here for Antorito. He's always had speed in that car, had a few moments there with some mechanical problems, but when he's got it going really fast, and will take another checkered flag, hopefully.
He's been sitting on nice consistent lap times.
Remember the breakout for GT3 is a 138, for GT4 is a 130.43, and at the moment Antorito is a 139.5, so no danger of going too fast for the class. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Sharp, very consistent performer in the Star class, and doing a great job as well. But that gap is quite handy. Got off to a good start and just cleared off. Nicely presented car too, isn't it? Number 141, good colour scheme. Sticks out. Eyston's gone around again. No, it's Ruben Martin.
It's
number 172. Performance. He's done the the jaw-dropping performance there. Come in, spinner. 141.
He's managed to stay out of trouble, so here we go.
Antorito takes another win, gets the checkered flag. Jeff Sharp's going to come home for second, and in third spot it'll be Brian Gray. No, hang on, here we go.
What?
The Forenza.
No.
Look, Mark Allen. No. Ken Hunter first and then Mark Allen. The battle of the oranges. They've all gone off at the same time.
Luckily it's all downhill.
And he might be able to get it back to the pits. No,
here he is. After all of that.
So Antorito gets the win. Brian Gray will round out the top 3 as they stream across the line to wrap up the opening race of the weekend for the Trade Zone GT3 and GT4 class. Confirming that result for the Trade Zone GT3, GT4, Antorito gets the win. Jeff Sharp comes home in second. Brian Green third, rounding out the place on the podium. Then it's Carl Wallace. Good drive by Jordan Wallace. She did well. Anthony Vandenberg. Mark Allen held on for 7th. Anton Bryant in 8th. Declan Coffin in 9. And Greg Brown, number 176, rounds out the top 10.